前は太古からパラダイスを夢見てきました。私たちはその夢をここワイキキに見つけたのです。3本の川がこの海へと注ぎ込み、ワイキキに特別なマナ、パワーを与えています。かつてハワイの人々が心身を癒しに、そしてアリー、貴族が娯楽と休息を求めに訪れたワイキキ。だからこそ現在も多くの人々が訪れるのでしょう。
The Kikaida story is very well written, and although it's a children's show, if you watch it over and over, you find some deep meaning in it. And the parents can get into it too. And I always notice this myself at Shirokiya, where the generations come. And it's usually the young parents with the child, 3 to 12 years old. And of course the parents were into it, the fathers really. And the kids come, and it's probably the storyline, and between Japan and the world, the emotions are all the same. So it's like there's no borders when you watch the show. It's not a Japanese show, but people in Hawaii and anywhere else can relate to it and understand. Bang-sang is very grateful that the people of Hawaii so overwhelmingly accepted Kikaida and Bang. And the show has captured the hearts and minds of children of the 70s and has continued. And he's very grateful and he wants to say arigato for that.
見てると思うんですよね。これもやっぱり一番印象に残ってるのはやっぱり30何年前かな。
His first impression when he came 34 years ago. The Blaisdell Center was called the HIC, and we drew an audience of 36,000 adults and kids, and this was over several days. But it was held at it was that meeting hall space, and every room was opened up. The Hawaii weather and is very warm, and so are the people. The temperature and the people, the warmth go together, and he can't forget that.
特に印象に残ってますね。
GMB9 Special Report, Akebono, Musashimaru, and Konishiki.
Well, people used to tell me how tough it was, how hard it was going to be. When I first got here, I realized what the people told me is actually 10 times harder what they did tell me.
Gentle giants from the countryside, why Manalo?
Sumo is the school of hard knocks. But in 1987, Chad Rowan knocked on the sport's door, and 5 years later, now known as Akebono, Rowan blew that same door off its hinges by becoming the first foreigner to earn the promotion to Grand Champion, or Yokozuna.
It says, November 11th, 1991, London. Chad says, this is the face of a Yokozuna. I said, okay, if you ever become Yokozuna, I'll give it to you. And when he became Yokozuna, I was so amazed I wouldn't part with it.
How long after that did he become Yokozuna?
Within a year.
I never even thought of that, you know, that Akebono was going to become a Yokozuna. It's you know, it's a big dream, you know.
And it was inside Jesse Kuhalua's Sumo Bea, next to the practice ring where Akebono refined his sumo. This is where I sat to chat with Chad.
It's hard, but I really respect the man, and I really thank him for giving me my chance. And when I won my first issue, I was going against Wakanohana this time, man. I mean, that gave me all the confidence in the world. At that point, I was feeling like I couldn't be beat. I was on top of the world. Nobody could beat me.
Now, what about now? You've got a bum knee going.
Oh, that was just the same injury as before. I just re-injured it again. I think I'll be okay.
So you're not worried about your knee. Have you contemplated retirement at all?
No, not yet.
How long do you see yourself doing this?
Well, my goal is to actually wrestle till I'm 30. If I can push it a little more, I want to, but we'll see how my body goes.
I think that's the reason with Akebono. He gained too much weight, and you know, the more weight you gain, the more lazy you start getting.
People have said you've gotten a little too heavy.
See, that's.
Is that what's hurting the knee too?
Well, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
But that's the whole problem. It's hard, you know. I was the same weight when I was wrestling in May, and I won a championship, and people were saying, "Oh, he got stronger, this and that," and now I got hurt, and now they say, "Oh, he too heavy." I know I gotta lose weight, but as a active wrestler, it's hard because they tell you to lose weight, but they keep telling you to eat. You gotta stay strong, but you gotta lose weight. You just gotta try and see what happens.
So is it harder to learn how to act like a grand champion than to actually become one?
To me, I feel that yes, making it was the easy part. Staying there is hard.
Here it is for all the mushrooms. Akebono and Takanohana. Both men locking up again at the Mawashi. Takanohana with the outside grip, and Akebono forces him back.
This sport, that's the only thing there is to win. Well, I mean, I haven't won a tournament in 2 years, and then when I won in May, it was like, my back got lighter, and it's a whole big relief. The people around me was happy. I was happy, but I was more relieved, and still fun, yeah.
How do you balance, I'm Chad Rowan, local rascal from Waimanalo, with Akebono, grand champion?
Oh, well, now you gotta try to put that Chad Rowan on the side for now, and then just, because sumo is 24-hour sport. If you walk outside, people know who you are. It's hard, but maybe when you're around with real close friends, or maybe like when I'm with Yamato, he calls me Chad, I call him George.
Akebono, because he's Hawaiian, he has this aloha in him that he can't always hide. You know, when he won the last tournament, it was the most thrilling, breathtaking thing I've ever seen. When they put a microphone up to him, they said, "How do you feel?" And he had this smile that lit up the entire stadium.
I don't know, I guess it's just something in you that they cannot take out of you is when you start getting older, you always like to go back home. Like I said, I miss Hawaii a lot now. When I was first coming up, wasn't too bad. I could handle the homesickness, but now.
How important is your mom in your life?
She's everything. I mean, I might not show it to her sometimes, but that's one of the reasons why I'm scared of going home now is I might go home and might not get on that plane and come back. I love her very much. I miss her, my brothers. You know, it's hard when you're back home. You try to act tough guy and not show. You know, when you come back in, you're on your own. That's when you start hurting real bad.
Okay, you get one last plate lunch before you're finished. What do you have?
Diners, chicken katsu, extra salad, extra chicken katsu, extra. I even did that once back home, and a lady turned on and she told me, "Why didn't you just order 2?"
If you could be anybody in the world except Akebono, who would you be?
I don't know, that's a tough question, but I think I would like to go back to Hawaii and be who I was before I came up here.
Sumo
そうですね。1980年の1月から、ハローキティの3代目として、ハローキティのデザインをしていますけれども、セフォラの、商品ラインについては、ハローキティの、いいところがふんだんに出されているので大変気に入っています。それはいいところというと、今のキティのファンたちはキティのダイカットのそのままの形を欲しがっているので、セフォラさんの方でやはり型起こしをしていただいて、それがミラーになったりとかヘアブラシセットのケースになったりとか、そういうもので作っていただいてすごくありがたいと思ってます。でも今までで一番キティの入れ墨でびっくりしたのが、背中全面にキティの観音像が描かれてあって、それは日本のいわゆる一刀彫りで色も多色で入ってるんですけど、観音像でキティので下にクマがいっぱいいるんですね。女性です、女性。日本人の女の子であやさんみたいにロスに住んでいて、でもう絶対日本に帰れないって言っていて、なんかこのところ結婚して日本の宮崎に帰るらしいですよ。